Today I knew that I needed hydration, so I have 2 pounds of grapes that I've washed, and I'll eat this throughout the day. And I have to start my day with my green tea, and this is my last B cup. Inspiration, be charming. So this is so adorable. It's something that I found. I have several mugs, but Winnie the Pooh with the little bee on the honey hive, very cute. And I enjoyed my tea with the last energy balls that I had. I really am not hungry today. Okay, so today we're in the kitchen again, and I'm gonna take this cabbage and show you how I make it into sauerkraut. Very simple, just gonna chop it up, press it out. See, come along. You just want to chop up all of the cabbage however you like, and for that bottom stem portion, I don't like that in my sauerkraut, so I cut around it and I chop up the other parts. That's all I'm doing here, whether you have purple cabbage or the normal green cabbage, it all works fine. Once you have everything chopped up, you want to add salt. Salt is going to allow the cabbage to start sweating, and it softens some. Now, it doesn't matter what salt you use. You just want to put sea salt or Himalayan salt. Start squishing and moving, mixing those salts and leaves around and together, and it just sits. And you're going to sit this for a while. Mine sat for about 3-4 hours. I went to work, came back. You see that it's created a water. We're gonna rinse that off, and then you'll see we'll start to put that into the mason jar. Now this last step is very simple. You're just adding the leaves that are washed and rinsed off into the mason jar. But you will need some arm strength because it gets quite packed and difficult, and you want to push down the cabbage so that it creates its own juice. And you're going to see that as I'm actually using my rolling pin, but it works fine. You're going to need something to help you push these leaves down so that it smushes and the liquid from its leaves and from the salt goes above the cabbage. Now that you have the cabbage leaves down and the liquids above it, you need to put a top on this. I have a fermenting lid that I'm going to use. This is going to sit to the side for a couple of days. Now it's time for lunch. So I wasn't really hungry at all still. Day 7, I would assume that I'll be starving, but I see now that I'm not. But I know later on I will be hungry and starving if I do not eat something now. So I decided to chop up and make another kale salad, but with a different twist. It's a broccoli kale salad. So you want to finely chop your broccoli, your dandelion leaves, or whatever leaves you're putting in. I'm shredding the carrots and adding in all of the rest of the garnishments. Now, I also realized the other day that these beets are technically not raw. They are in the can. So this is like a semi-raw, but during this journey, I'm seeing what would be considered fully raw and what's semi-raw, and choosing what I would like to do in the future, like after this cleanse. This is the leftover artichoke oil from the other day. I don't know about you, but I do not throw that away because it has lots of flavor, and I just use it at another date. So just adding a little bit in, tossing in all of the extras that I like to do, and seasoning this up and giving it a toss. This salad has such a great pop. The nasturtiums, the cilantro, everything mixed together, and then that little sweetness of the raisins and the beets is not too sweet. And then if you do chop everything very small, it's not going to be rough on your teeth. Later on, I decided to have the rest of that celery juice. And then I still can't go without my apples. And prepping some milk, possibly for later or tomorrow, but I had to make milk. And I decided to do the golden milk. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a blessed day.